Well, hey everyone, it's Scott with newportraitbiz.com, and what I'm going to do today is actually, well, a couple things. I'm going to show you a tool that you can use that's free to help you decide what you want to put on your website or your blog or YouTube video to get ranked in Google in your area. All right, so that tool is the Google keyword tool. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and search just to show you that that's what we have to do here to find it. But it's just search Google keywords, and then what's going to come up is you're going to see usually the first one. It'll say keyword tool. It'll say adwords.google.com, and then just go ahead and click on that, and that's going to bring up the keyword tool. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're going to enter in a keyword. Now, in this case, we want a keyword that's going to be what people are searching for in our area, and sometimes you'll put in just like a word and it'll spit out a bunch of other words that you didn't even think of. But in this particular case, because I'm also going to do a case study of me putting together some videos and stuff for a photography studio to try to get them ranked in a certain area. So we're going after West Palm Beach, all right, in Florida, but I'm just going to put in West Palm Beach, and I'm going to put in wedding photography. All right, so let's just go ahead and hit search. That's all you have to do. This website field, nothing. Category field, nothing. Just go ahead and hit search. And then you're going to see here, it's going to spit out the keyword that we searched for. It's going to say competition's high. Don't worry about that. And this is going to give us our global searches, which is 480. It's going to give us a local search of 480. This means this is all over the world. This means this is locally within the United States. Again, don't worry about that. The other thing you might want to do is go over here to where it says matches or match types, and then select exact and uncheck broad. And that's going to be an actual result that's showing you what people are searching for exactly. The other way, in a broad search term, okay, it's going to basically mix up some of these words. Someone might have been searching for wedding photography West Beach. It could be photography West Palm. It could be any of that stuff. This is telling us that this exact phrase has been typed in, and this many people have actually typed in that exact phrase per month. So there's 91. Now again, if you're doing weddings and you're charging $1,000, $5,000 for a wedding, think about how valuable that particular number is. 91 people from just this one keyword. Now we can go down here and we can see wedding photographer West Palm Beach. That's the one we're going after. You also have West Palm Beach wedding photography. That gets 36. Photographers West Palm Beach. That gets 73. West Palm Beach wedding photographer. That gets 58. All right, and West Palm Beach photography, that gets 36. And one more, wedding photographer West Palm Beach, that gets 16. So these are variations. Okay, now you could create a post on your blog or your website that has this exact keyword in it. So you could write all of these as separate posts. All right, as long as they are in your headlines. Again, we'll go into that a little bit further. What I'm going to be doing is actually taking a YouTube video, creating a slideshow, and using this particular keyword to see if we can't get it ranked and how long it will take us to get ranked. But if you actually went and totaled all of these up, that's quite a bit of traffic for the month for you for free that they're coming to, especially for a wedding, okay, because we have in here wedding. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at that now on the first page of Google. Okay, so now you see that we have about 1,050,000 results, okay, and that's in a broad result. Now, if we want to see the exact pages that we're competing with, we can just go ahead and put this in quotes. And we're not saying that people are going to search this. This is just saying that this is how many pages have this exact phrase in it. And now that brings it down to only 118,000. Very, very easy to rank for if that's the case. But let's take it off of the brackets. And let's go back to the broad, which is 1,050,000. This is the page that we're competing with. Now, if you're using Firefox, they have this little thing over here where you can hide your personal results, because what actually happens is as you start searching for stuff on the browser, Google will go ahead and start setting cookies on your browser. So this way here, it'll start bringing up related ads and stuff like that. So just go ahead and hit currently hide your position or your personal results. All right, so this here is kind of like we're blindly on here, right? We're brand new. We've never been on the internet before, and this is what it's giving us. And again, we go right here. This is a couple of these are ads. Like this one here is southfloridaphotography.com. That's an ad right there, and I believe this one is as well. This one here, I believe, is organic. These are the Google places again, okay, and on the map, and then this here is organic again. okay, down in here. So this is what we're shooting for, somewhere in here. All right, and again, we'll go over on this side. These over here are ads. It says it right here, ads, right? And this person right off the bat says wedding photography, $9.95, right? They put a price there, $700 wedding photographer. See, these people are all paying per click for these spots. This person might be paying $1, maybe $3 for someone to click on their ad because they know if they convert them into a customer, they're going to get $700 or more. This is usually just a lead in anyway. They're usually, going to advertise $9.95, but they're going to want to upsell you to at least a $5,000 package or more. Okay, but anyway, back to the task at hand here. What we want to do now is kind of evaluate this and say, okay, who am I competing with? All right, now who you're competing with is basically these people right here. All right, and most of the time, because we are narrowing our search way down, it's going to be a lot easier to get ranked for if you do a few things that I'm going to share with you. One of them being creating a video with that particular keyword in it. Because if you look right here, there are no videos. None. Okay? And that's because there's probably not one video out there that has that exact phrase. Yes, there might be something for wedding photographer in Florida, but not for that particular phrase. Okay, so wouldn't you like it if you could pop your video in right here with a little video thumbnail and then your phrase right there like I showed you in the past lesson where I showed you how we did the baby picture ideas. And actually, let me do that again for you. Baby picture ideas. Let me put that in there for you. And then you can see, well, let me hide my results again because we don't want it to be like I'd been here before. And there you go. I've got 2 spots right there. Wouldn't you like your photography studio to be here with a thumbnail of your slideshow with your keyword right here on this particular page? I would, because if we go back to the Google keyword tool and we look at all of these, I mean, there is a lot of searches. I mean, a lot because you're selling an actual physical product, your services. So if you added all these up, I mean, we're talking almost 136. That's right there. That's 190. That's 240. Say 270. You're talking almost 300 people a month just from doing this. Now we can go out even further and go maybe Fort Lauderdale, okay, or maybe Miami, right? Wedding photographer in Miami, and then you can get a whole nother batch of keywords. And when you start compiling all of these, now you're going to see that you're going to be coming up in all different areas, in the areas that you want to come up in. All right, so that's the power of this. All right, so I just wanted to show you this right here. I wanted to show you the keyword tool, and I wanted to show you, how to do this here, narrow it down to the exact phrase. Now, if I go to broad, let's just see what that looks like, and I uncheck the exact, you're going to see these results are a lot higher. Look at this. Photographers West Palm Beach, 1,600. That's because you're still going to come up for results that are going to be similar to this. But I like to see the exact number. But just because that exact number is lower doesn't mean you'll get less clicks. It just means that it's on a more direct basis, and it's going to show you a more hard, concrete number as to what you can expect. But in this case, you can see these numbers are even more. Like, look at this, West Palm Beach photography, 2,900, right? So now we're talking thousands, right? So I would say that if you got in there on that page, you're going to get more than what's showing up here on the exact. But I just wanted to show you that the exact is at least that, minimum. All right. So that's it. That's the keyword tool. Go play around with it and see what kind of keywords you can come up with. What I would do is I would start coming up with a list. I would go ahead and copy these down, and then I might go in and put in another area. All right. So that's what I wanted to do in this lesson. The next lesson, I'm going to actually go through and start taking this particular keyword, and I'm going to go ahead and create a slideshow and then upload it to YouTube and then show you how I'm going to put the description in, put the heading in, and how exactly to do all of that. So this way here we could try to get ranked. And then what I'm going to do is track my results. Now, I'm going to usually give it about a week or two to see where I'm ranking. But then from there, if it's not moving as of yet, there's a few other things that I can do to kind of juice it and kind of give it a little more push to get to that front page. But the first things first, we got to create the video, and then from there, we got to upload it to YouTube, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in the next lesson. So that's it for this lesson. I'll talk to you later.